Billy's mother didn't know the real reason why he didn't want to go to bed.
Hey, I'm no numbskull, so call me at 1-900-909-2233, and you'll hear the funniest monster jokes like, what's a vampire's favorite sport? Basketball.
The mind explodes. Will it be life or living death?
Halloween, the spooky season, is the perfect time to reflect on all the things in life that scare us. But as somebody who loves horror, I feel like it's not just the scares that connect us to the season. When we look at horror, oftentimes we're finding ourselves unraveling mysteries, things that are impossible in the natural world. For me, it's always created this sense of wonderment, always wanting to follow that mystery that can't be answered. So it was never really things like monsters or ghosts or anything like that that scared me. I always found those things to be easy to quantify as unreal. Well, except for one. Growing up in New Jersey, there was always something about the Jersey Devil that fascinated me. Regardless of whether I thought the Jersey Devil was real or anything like that, the folklore enchanted me. A demonic, horse-like demon devil thing stalking the Pine Barrens, something about that just sounded really cool to me. And it was this magazine, Weird NJ, that helped stoke my love of horror and made me more curious to solve the mysteries that surround us. And again, not that I thought, there's ghosts or anything, but stories like the Tunnel to Hell, towers that were cursed and things like that. Being part of the state's folklore, there's just something about it that feels like it's part of the state's DNA, right? These are tales we kind of all know about in one way or another. And when it's from your home state, I don't know, it just kind of tickles this little part of you that makes you very happy. Like, I kind of want to rep the Jersey Devil. He's kind of cool. Look at this weirdo. So I want to share with you the story of the Jersey Devil, the origin, and the mythical tale, because it's something that just fascinated me so much as a kid, and kind of still does to this day. Who knows what we don't know? Who knows what's stalking around the Pine Barrens at night? We're not there. Who knows what these sounds we may hear in the woods are? Yeah, it's probably just like a fox or like some animal making a weird sound. But what if it was New Jersey's own devil stalking our backyard? It'd be kind of cool. So let's talk about the tale of the Jersey Devil. There was once a resident of the Pine Barrens, Deborah Leeds, who is known as Mother Leeds. Mother Leeds had 12 children, and when she found out she was pregnant for a 13th time, she cursed the child, saying that it would be the devil. In 1735, Mother Leeds was giving birth on a dark and stormy night with friends and family around her. The 13th child was born normally. However, it transformed into a creature with hooves, a goat's head, bat wings, and a forked tail. Growling and screaming, the child beat everyone with its tail before flying up the chimney and heading into the pines. In some versions of this tale, Mother Leeds was a witch, and the father was the devil himself. Now, there have been many claims of Jersey Devil sightings all throughout New Jersey's history. According to legend, while visiting the Hanover Mill Works to inspect his cannonballs being forged, Commodore Stephen Decatur sighted a flying creature and fired a cannonball directly upon it, to no effect. Joseph Bonaparte, elder brother of Napoleon, is also claimed to have seen the Jersey Devil while hunting on his Bordentown estate in about 1820. In 1840, there were news reports of livestock killings that were blamed on the Jersey Devil. In Greenwich Township, in December 1925, a local farmer shot an unidentified animal as it attempted to steal his chickens, and then photographed the corpse. Afterward, he claimed that none of 100 people he showed it to could identify it. And even up until 1960, merchants around Camden offered a $10,000 reward for the capture of the Jersey Devil, even offering to build a private zoo to house the creature if it was captured. Stories of the Jersey Devil well predate printed newspapers, and many still believe in its existence. And perhaps most importantly, New Jersey's only professional and most significant sports team, the New Jersey Devils, Skadevils. The significance of the Jersey Devil is palpable. And as a New Jerseyan, I rep the Devil with pride. We love this guy. The Jersey Devil is cool. As a young kid, there was just something about this drawing of this wild creature, and the fact that it had been talked about for so long, that made it seem like, I don't know, there was maybe something there, you know? Captured my imagination as I would lay in my room in dark nights and ruminate on all these things I read about in Weird New Jersey or any of these publications that would just stoke my interest and curiosity in the weirder side of life. The common description is that of a bipedal kangaroo or wyvern-like creature with a horse or goat-like head, leathery bat wings, horns, small itty-bitty teeny-tiny cute little arms, legs with cloven hooves, and a forked or pointed tail. It is also said that it has a strange elongated body and a thick tail. It has been reported to move quickly and is often described as emanating a high-pitched, blood-curdling scream. Now, the Leeds family was a real family. There's historical evidence of them. I mean, there's not historical evidence of the 13th baby coming out and being like a demon baby, but I'm pretty sure there's historical evidence of like 12 regular kids who did not turn into cloven flying beast creatures. It's possible that the story of the Jersey Devil originated from political sort of rivalries between the Leeds family and other families in New Jersey. Basically boiling down to this story where it's like, you know, oh, this Leeds lady's having a bunch of babies, that 13th one is like a devil or something. I don't know, you know, these are historical beefs that go way back. There's probably some historian that knows about the significance more than me. But to me, the significance was just that we have this rad, like, goat, horsey, devil type thingamajig running around the Pine Barrens doing blood-curdling screams. That's kind of neat. As a kid, that gets your imagination going. I guess if you were really leaning into things and thought that was real, maybe it would be scary, but I always felt like things like this leaned into the pulpy side of horror and horror fantasy and stuff like that, that I just really like. I love the pulpy side of Halloween and horror things, like you could see in the beginning of this video. I loved like 90s and early 2000s TV, what they would do on Halloween, just super campy and pulpy and wonderful. So I have like nostalgia for this, things that are spooky but kind of like in a fun way. Like, look at the Jersey Devil's look at his little arms, his little T-Rex arms. That's cute. Like, I wanna hold one of those little hands, like really with like just a pincher. So this was the tale of the Jersey Devil. If you were a New Jerseyan or have any tales like the Jersey Devil fascinated you or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. I want to talk to other people who like think the Jersey Devil is just like a really cool thing. And if this is your first time hearing about the Jersey Devil, let me know in the comments below. I wonder how well known the Jersey Devil is outside of New Jersey. Like in New Jersey, everybody knows the Jersey Devil, right? That's like, you got Bruce Springsteen, Bon Jovi, Jersey Devil. Those are like the three big guys here in Jersey. And you know, JD is my top dude. I like him the best. If your state or your town's got like a legend, let me know about that, because I want to find more of these legends and folklore that are all around, because I feel like, you know, these are sparks of creativity that have sort of traveled through generations, and I find that fascinating. Like, somebody way long ago made up the tale of the Jersey Devil and we're still talking about it today. Happy Halloween, everybody. Flowing at his home. 2 glass houses, 20 stones, 14 yellow, 6 are blue. Could it be worse? Quite doubtful. I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me anymore. I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me anymore. Forward, 3 steps back. Without warning, heart attack. He fell asleep in the snow. Never woke up, died alone. I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me anymore. I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me anymore. Please don't dress in black when you're at his wake. Don't go there to mourn, but to celebrate. In black when you're at his wake. Don't go there to mourn, but to celebrate. I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be anymore. I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me anymore. What you wanna be? I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me anymore. I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be me anymore.
We are 5 years away from entering.
I'm gonna improv some Halloween lyrics over this song. Because why the fuck not? It's Halloween, baby.
But are you ready for the
Monday Halloween. We've got kids and shit. We gotta do
That's online
extra
too.
trick-or-treating.
It's the sphincter.
What is going on out there?
Get up, pumpkin. Hope I don't get up, pumpkin. Oh shit, maybe I do. That shit would be fucking cool. Oh shit, no it wouldn't. I thought the song was about Halloween. I bet you didn't think I'd bring up pumpkins. I brought it up really fucking soon. You know what that is? It's a bloody amateur. You know what that is, it's a terrible time to be a jack-o'-lantern.
doing way fucking better than that. I can't hold on much longer. Think I'm gonna get up blunted. This shit really went fucking south. Gonna switch to Halloween lyrics. No, I'm fucking not. I'm gonna sing about blunted. Gonna sing about pumpkins. Psych, this song's about pumpkins. I thought it was trick or treat. Getting some toilets in me. So open your heart, it's gonna be alright.
We got
Fuck happened with that one, huh?
transgender insanity. All the Republicans don't want to give it up. Transgender for everybody. Men out of women's sports. Men playing in women's sports. Can you imagine men playing in women's sports? Or men having the right to play in women's sports? Transgender for everyone. I always say transgender because for everyone. You're going to hate this. Allow men to play in women's sports.
We really went blue with that last shit, huh? Never thought I'd see this bullshit again. Think that 80 was bad enough. We were marginalized and demonized. I watched a lot of generations die. Welcome back to American Crisis. No telling what the price is. Wake up every day to a nation of flame. We team with them and we tell these tales so plain. Welcome back to American Crisis. No telling where the price is. Every day as we take a little change from the offer and trade. We can run through American Crisis. You can see how the lies divide us. We're growing darker every day. In a fucked up USA, can you look in the mirror and tell me everything's alright? This American crisis keeps me wide awake at night. You're one of us, or one of them. If you're one of them, don't come near me again. Fleeing in my head never goes away until I say all the things that I shouldn't say. Bringing never head never goes away until I suck some blood. Halloween, pro-life, till you put it in someone else's life. You'll be brought down in your house of corruption. Free speech, got stolen by a pack of thieves. This American crisis keeps me wide awake at night. You're one of us, or one of them. You're one of them. Don't come near me again. Silence, stay, never forget. Silence, stay, never.
Take Joe, for example. He came, as many of the recruits do, from a small town in Michigan. He was looking for a life that would give him the feeling of being worthwhile. Every effort is made to select the finest men. He learned to use all types of firearms and spent many hours in target practice. In commando practice, cadet officers learn how a group of men working as one can be an effective wedge between destructive mobs and the peaceful citizen and his property. Some of the police academy work was fun, like the day Joe volunteered to be a guinea pig for a polygraph or lie detector test. But when the machine showed he was lying, just for fun of course, he readily admitted that the polygraph had outsmarted him. Then came that great day when Joe first put on his new uniform. Oh, it wasn't an important arrest, and Joe wasn't a hero. But for the first time, he felt as though he really was a police officer.
They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. Following the rights movements, you clamp down with your iron fist. Drugs become conveniently available to all the kids. Following the rights movements, you clamp down with your iron fist. Drugs become conveniently available to all the kids. What about my thoughts, my prayers, and my God right here in the USA, motherfucker? Nearly 2 million Americans are incarcerated in the prison system of the US. They're trying to build a prison. 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 For you and me to live in. Another prison system. Another prison system. Another prison system. For you and me to live in. Following the rights movement, you clamp down with your iron fist. Drugs became conveniently available to all the. Following the rights movement, you clamp down with your iron fist. Drugs became conveniently available to all the kids. So about my thoughts, my prayers, and my God right here in the United States of America, motherfucker. The percentage of Americans in the prison system has doubled since 1980. They're trying to build a prison. 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 For you and me to live in. Another prison system. Another prison system. Another prison system. For you and me to live in. And die. And die. And die. For you and me to live in. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. For you and me. Look out fucking side, everybody! Fascism is here in the United States of America. If it's not you, it's someone else. They're coming for us all eventually. Utilizing drugs to pay for secret drugs around the world. Drugs are now your global policy. Now you police the globe. Well, I said I got Jesus right here in the USA, motherfucker. Drug money is used to rig elections and trade really sponsored dictators around. They're trying to build a prison. 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 For you and me to live in. Another prison system. Another prison system. For you and me to live in. And die. And die. And die. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. For you and me. Oh, baby. All right, enough fucking politics. How about a song about a whale? I think that someone's trying to get me, destroying my mind and infecting my soul. They come with mine to never destroy me. This fight for the will is a fight to the death. Wait, wail, holy wail. Wait, wail, holy wail. Yeah, that's a song about a whale right there. All right, everybody, back to middle school. Make yourselves real emotional right here, okay? This one's for the crybabies. Someone tell my middle school self that I'm playing Killswitch Engage in a cave just like Adam D. Mom's gonna be so fucking proud. Come on. I watch you walk away, helpless with nothing to say. Yeah, I close my eyes, hoping to see you again. This is my curse. The warning. Change the meaning. There is love burning to find you. Will you wait for me? Will you be there? Oh. Your silence haunts me, but still I hunger for you. This is my curse. The warning. Change. The yearning. There is love burning to find you. Will you wait for me? Still to see you again. In your face, and I see these tears. recall the moments that once occurred. Retract the footsteps that brought us to this paper. I wouldn't ask this of you. Good eye, sniper. I shoot, you run. The words you scribbled on the walls. The loss of friends you didn't have. I'll call you when the time is right. You in, want you out. Them all to know the end of us all. Run quick, they're behind us. Did you think we'd ever make it this close to safety in one piece? Now you wanna kill me in the act of what could maybe save us from sleep and what we are. Good eye, sniper. I shoot, you run. The words you scribbled on the wall. The lost friends you didn't have. I'll call you when the time is right. Are you in or are you out? Them all to know. Bye bye, beautiful. Don't bother to write. Stay by your words, and they're calling, of course. Face step, let down. Face step, step down. Bye bye, beautiful. Don't bother to write. Disturbed by your words, and they're calling, of course. Face step, step down. Face step, step down. Happy Halloween sock hop, everybody. Very spooky. I'll see you in a minute.
J that helped stoke my love of horror and made me more curious to solve the mysteries that surround us. And again, not that I thought, there's ghosts or anything, but stories like the tunnel to hell, towers that were cursed and things like that, being part of the state's folklore, there's just something about it that feels like it's part of the state's DNA, right? These are tales we kind of all know about in one way or another. And when it's from your home state, I don't know, it just kind of tickles this little part of you that makes you very happy. Like, I kind of want to rep the Jersey Devil. He's kind of cool. Look at this weirdo. So I want to share with you the story of the Jersey Devil, the origin and the mythical tale, because it's something that just fascinated me so much as a kid, and kind of still does to this day. Who knows what we don't know? Who knows what's stalking around the Pine Barrens at night? We're not there. Who knows what these sounds we may hear in the woods are? Yeah, it's probably just like a fox or like some animal making a weird sound. But what if it was New Jersey's own devil stalking our backyard? It'd be kind of cool. So let's talk about the tale of the Jersey Devil. There was once a resident of the Pine Barrens, Deborah Leeds, who is known as Mother Leeds. Mother Leeds had 12 children, and when she found out she was pregnant for a 13th time, she cursed the child, saying that it would be the devil. In 1735, Mother Leeds was giving birth on a dark and stormy night with friends and family around her. The 13th child was born normally. However, it transformed into a creature with hooves, a goat's head, bat wings, and a forked tail. Growling and screaming, the child beat everyone with its tail before flying up the chimney and heading into the pines. In some versions of this tale, Mother Leeds was a witch, and the father was the devil himself. Now, there have been many claims of Jersey Devil sightings all throughout New Jersey's history. According to legend, while visiting the Hanover Mill Works to inspect his cannonballs being forged, Commodore Stephen Decatur sighted a flying creature and fired a cannonball directly upon it, to no effect. Joseph Bonaparte, elder brother of Napoleon.
Cannon your balls. Oh, what's up, everybody? Thank you all for joining me on this spookiest of spooky Halloween, pre-Halloween, super pre. We're pre-Halloweening over here, all right? We are pre-jacking our lanterns. Pre-jacking our lanterns, and that is just the way it is. And if anybody has a problem with that, they can take it up with old Greg. So anyway, oh man, the chat's popping. Oh, I gotta catch up with you guys. Holy moly. But I'm just gonna say, what streamer's gonna lead you into the stream with freaking Coheed and Cambria right there? Come on. We got a speciality over here. All right, let me try to, oh God, I'm not gonna read all this. What's up, everybody? What's up? Hey, creepy cloacas. Tony, nice. Bringing the cloaca vibe. Todd, what's up? What's happening? Kermit, Ajax, what's up, gang? Guys, thank you so much for coming out. I love seeing the cloaca crew in the house. Cluck, cluck. DK, Dconga 00, what is up? Anyone wearing a costume on a Friday? That's what I'm talking about. Writer for Life 724, what's up? Welcome. Oh, you're going to be the teacher in Persona 5, but her main teacher garb. That's an amazing costume. Are you talking about the teacher that's like in the yellow shirt who's like pretty disinterested in like whatever's going on and then is like, what the hell is happening? Because that is an awesome costume. Persona 5 costume all the way. Saint Loser, what's up? What is up? Bubble Blazer, what's happening? Good to see everybody here. Okay. All right, guys, welcome. We got a fun thing today, guys. Boy, howdy, all right? Look, I'm going to move this microphone so I can stop doing that sound to you guys. That's terrible. I hate it. I hate that I'm doing that. Guys, today is going to be a fun one, all right? We ain't doing, oh, yes, yellow shirt. All right, Writer for Life. I love the Persona 5 costume. Persona 5 is so good. One of the best soundtracks in video games. Period. Big fan. So that's so awesome. Oh, God, Tony, if you're still in the chat, we should one year do our child as, what's the cat's name? I love the cat. Mona? Mana? No, wait, why am I forgetting? I feel so ashamed of myself right now. Welcome, everybody. Very excited to have you here today. So, look, we're doing fun. We're doing straight fun stuff today. Nothing even outside of that. And also, to add to the fun, I finally figured out how to do this. Boo, 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 boo. Wait. Did I not figure out how to... Oh, no, I did figure out how to do it. Yeah, I did. Morgana, thank you. Morgana. Okay, what up? Chat in the corner. Yeah, we got it now. We're advanced, okay? I know how to stream. All right? So don't even go there, because I know how to do it. Morgana, yes. Guys, Tony, we should do that. We should definitely do that. All right. Here's what we got today, guys. Look, I was very, very excited to show you this performance of Cher doing Westside Story all simultaneously at once. But guess what? It's gone from the internet. But guess double what? That doesn't matter. I got it. Of course I have it. I have it in my back pocket. I think I hear... Tony? How could I forget Morgana? Because you could be mad. Oh no, we're in a fight. Okay. We're in a fight now because what? No, I'm okay, thank you. Okay, guys. So look, here's what we got tonight. All fun stuff. Okay, I have the Cher video. Okay, long story short. All right, I'm not gonna jerk you guys around here anymore. That's enough jerking. I have the Cher video. We are going to watch it. It's incredible. In addition to that, I don't know if I don't know if you guys remember. Somebody reminded me of this recently, and so I wanted to dive back in with you guys. I feel like it would be a fantastic night to look back at Chris Angel, the MindFreak, and his obsession with David Blaine, two magic icons of our time. And as we know, magic is evil, and therefore it is an appropriate Halloween watch. In addition to that, I have found the perfect throwback surf rock spooky castle, I think that's the best way to describe it, music for your Halloween. And we're gonna it's called the Phantom AD is the name of the artist. We're gonna watch one of their awesome music videos called I Go Where the Party Takes Me. Okay, and we'll be looking at that, reviewing it, sharing it. Yeah. Oh, you ran into Chris Angel. Okay, so Writer for Life says that they ran into Chris Angel as a kid and he was a douche. Now that sounds like accurate. I would imagine Chris Angel, the MindFreak. I mean, look, okay. Yeah, we're going in magic. Yeah, the magic beef, Ajax. That's the perfect way to. It's magic beef. It's Job Bluth type shit. And we will be watching a video and talking about that. So before I'm not even going to go too deep into Chris Angel. Okay, let's kick off with the first event of the evening here, and that would be Cher. So you guys, you know this artist Cher. This is like this underground artist. Not a lot of people know who she is. She was in Mamma Mia 2. That's what she's most well known for. So basically, back when she had a TV show, Sonny and Cher, she did a segment which was essentially just her doing Westside Story, but the twist is that she's gonna play every single character. Stop. At once. At once. Okay? So let's dive into this. Oh, Writer for Life, your mom liked Cher? I mean, look, I like Cher. There's a couple Cher songs, they come on. Of course, I bop to it. What? Like, and I love Mamma Mia. Now, I don't love Mamma Mia 2. I don't love Mamma Mia 2. Mamma Mia 1, the film, I love it. Amazing film. On my 30th birthday, I made all my friends watch the first Mamma Mia. All basically just heterosexual men, you know. I mean, that's just how we do it, okay? That's how we were doing it up in there. So, guys, without further ado, I'm so excited to share with you. Share. So let me pull this up. And now the other thing I will say is, look, okay? I had to find this. All right? So don't go crying to me when the resolution is potato. It's still very much watchable though. Oh, actually, I was wondering why that looked weird. Hold on one second. Oh, yes. Wait. Bubble Blazer is saying Sonny over Cher? Sonny over Cher? Sonny over Cher? I just can't comprehend it. I can't comprehend it. Fixing that tiny screen right now, guys. Boom. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's production quality. Okay? All right, without further ado, everybody, does everybody have their treats? Everybody has their corn, their beverages, whatever you're gonna have. Let's get into this. All right, now we'll be dissecting this as well. Okay, so we're gonna be taking little breaks, mainly because copyright. We got to transform this a little bit, but let's ride through. Here we go. I'm gonna let Cher take it from here. Make sure the audio's coming out from this thing. My God.
Ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's entertainment, I am proud to present Westside Story. I will be playing all the parts. Thank you.
Okay, now, before we even start, first of all, let me know if you guys heard that. I'm hoping you did. Why is she so out of breath? Why is she so out of breath? I don't care. I don't think she's out of breath. I think that's Cher putting some stank on the way she talks. And again, this is why she's more iconic than Sunny. I mean, that was a wild opinion to just drop in the chat, honestly. Sunny over Cher. I don't know. All right, here we go. Hold on. Bubble Blazer. You're out of control in the chat here. You're saying Sunny is better than Cher, and you're saying Cher can't do this? Only Cher can do this. There's nobody else in the world who can do this. First of all, I think she's better at the male roles than the female roles. We haven't gotten there yet, but you'll see. I truly believe that. Oh, Tony said Cher's author bio for her memoir is literally just Cher is a global icon. It's true. It's true. Ajax, I tried to tell you. I said she's going to play every role in West Side Story simultaneously. It's every role at once. Okay, Sunny can't do this. Sunny can't do this. That's what we wanted to hear. Thank you, Bubble Blazer. Your contrition is noted. Yo, these glasses. I'm sorry, Cher pulls off all these looks. She's rocking. This is great. All right, here we go. Okay, writer for life. You're saying my ears didn't like that as much. It feels flat. Yeah. Here's the thing. There's not going to be necessarily all the notes hit on this thing, okay? This is artistry. You have to imply a lot of the correctness, and that's just part of the joy of this whole thing. We might get Tony on camera here. Okay, wait. All right, Tony's gonna come down and stream with me. Yeah, this is early green screen. It is impressive. You're right about that. You're right that it is impressive. And you're right to be impressed with Cher. Okay. Tony's coming down. Let me reconfigure the screen real quick. We're going to get wifey on this. Now, my wife, if you didn't know this about Tony, she's an opera singer. She's already out of control here. Do you need a chair? We don't really have chairs.
You don't have chairs at all.
No, I use the chairs around here.
All right. Fine.
Here, grab the thing. Sit on that.
Sit on the dog food container. What the?
Okay, well you're gonna have to squat down a little bit.
I'm
All right, guys, this is Tony.
Hey.
This is Tony, as you know her from the chat. Okay.
Hallway.
Now Tony's an opera singer, so she knows her singing here. So she's gonna help us.
Love this video.
She's gonna help us analyze.
So much.
She's gonna help us analyze the Cher life here.
Let's go. We're drawing a line. So keep your noses. Headphone. It's fine. Go ahead.
Take some phone.
Give me some phone.
Take first number. That's our first number. Okay, we still got more to go. Tony, as a singer, how would you analyze Cher's performance here? Give us a breakdown. Give us how
Iconic. Definitely flat. Like absolutely flat. The vibrato is wild, but amazing. Who else can do that? And who also just has the audacity to play every single character in none other than our Lord and Savior's West Side Story.
I just
Like, what?
it is a pretty wild choice because it's just like I'm gonna be all the gang members. The choreography really
Of
blows
all
my mind.
musicals.
All right, guys, let's.
This is what we're picking? Amazing.
I think it's the best. I think it's the best pick. But let's listen to the next selection here. Let's listen to the next selection
Cher
here.
Into the Woods. That's what I want.
Well, I feel like 70s Cher, she's got a lot more zing here. Like she's older now. Like,
You're right.
how old is Cher?
That's a great question.
Not to
Nobody knows.
I'm not trying to shade her or anything, obviously. All right, here we go. Next song.
Probably a point of pride.
Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman.
Oh God,
Would-
no! I don't want to talk about Hugh Jackman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, let's go. Tell us about the Hugh Jackman beef. I mean,
From Les Mis?
oh, that's your least favorite Hugh Jackman performance?
Are you kidding?
I'll tell you my least favorite.
Greatest Showman.
I hate that movie.
It's a really bad movie. It's really bad.
That movie's so
I'm sorry.
dumb.
If any of my students ever see this, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna send this to your students.
Oh shit.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, she's older than everyone's parents, writer for life. I think
Oh,
Cher is older than
absolutely.
everybody's parents. I have Kermit says, Hellion, I have in my house a homosexual man that is also going to church for anti-gay remedies. My partner's hairstylist friend. I can't challenge. Oh my gosh, wait.
Kermit, what?
How?
I don't understand.
What are the? Man, that sucks.
Oh.
So I feel like if anybody is shown this video, they might accept. What? Wolverine sings in Les Mis? Yes. Bubble Blazer.
Bubble Blazer didn't know.
Bubble Blazer.
I'm sorry.
Wolverine sings in Les Mis.
Yeah.
It's not very good.
I mean,
To be fair, though,
he's
it's
the
better.
second worst. No, actually, he might be like the fourth worst in that movie. That movie is full of terrible vocal performances. It's horrific. Only topped by Cats, the movie version.
Oh,
A hellscape.
you must.
A hellscape.
I can't advocate
No.
for recreational usage of anything.
In that case,
But alter your mind and watch Cats.
yeah.
And by altering your mind, I mean look at it from a new perspective and watch Cats.
He's better than Javert. He certainly is better than
Oh,
Javert.
I believe,
Yeah,
guys.
Javert was real bad.
I believe there's a Les Mis fighting game. I will find it. and
Oh, there
we'll,
is.
We'll play it one day.
Yes.
All right, let's go to the next
We're
Cher
getting
piece here.
distracted
Let's
here.
go. Yeah. All right. Because there's only one musical that matters.
We're only a minute and 37 into this.
That's what we call content, baby.
Oh.
Oh, movie night roasting cats.
Yeah. Down.
You're gonna get me. Yeah. If you ever thought I yapped
I'm
before.
saying yes, and this is your channel.
Jeez.
Literally, I can't falter. I can't falter. She makes a fantastic Tony.
The way she.
Tony, like from Westside Story.
No, I know. The way she puts her penis in my mouth by the way she looks at the camera is incredible. Did you notice that? Did you notice that you just had Cher's dick in your mouth?
No, you did.
Like, look at her. I'm sorry. This is the most fuckboy. This is like Cher could do fuckboy better than all the fuckboys. Come on now. This is incredible.
Maybe Westside Story did have too many actors. Yeah. Maybe they just needed Cher.
No, she's having the right amount. No, she's destroying it. Writer for life, hands in the pockets. The pocketography makes it. You can't do it without the pockets.
Yeah.
She asks. They tried to give her non-pocket pants.
Oh, we need the quartet.
Okay.
Give me the quartet.
Now
it to
here, most of the things we've heard so far, two parts, on top of each other, like in harmony or something like that, or back and forth. Now we've got them all, or not harmony. I would never say that when it comes to Cher.
Why not?
I'm just kidding.
They're harmonizing. It's just really out of tune.
Yeah, she's a mezzo alto. Writer for life says. She might just be a tenor.
No, I think she's literally a tenor. Like, I was trying to, kind of quietly sing along a little bit. She's singing in the tenor range. She's way down there. She's in the basement. She's like a contralto.
Yeah, she's. I wouldn't say it. Oh, Bass Johnny in the chat. What's up, Johnny? Johnny, we're doing Cher 4 ways right now.
Yeah.
She's doing all the parts in West Side Story. So.
It's a Cher-a-thon.
Buckle up. Buckle up.
Him cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
What's happening? gonna say. I was gonna say. Oh shit, Johnny! I don't even remember what I said.
You said a Cher foursome.
Cher four-way. You know what?
Cher-way.
It's kind of. This is very much a sloppy orgy of vocals right now. It's you know, things aren't really harmonizing, clicking in, locking in. Like Tony just said, 2 of the 4 parts were just screaming basically because they couldn't do it.
You sing the alto part.
Yelling means you're singing good. That's what I think. That's how I measure it. But yeah, okay, ready? Really listen to them as they go into this 4-part section here, guys, because it's just
Well, that note sounded like her.
It just Ginger, this is like Heather's if Heather's was just Cher for West Side Story. Yeah, the harmony is never working.
No.
It's
like literally never.
It's all combat.
You
but
would think
to be
that
fair,
they
it's
would
West Side
all-
Story. It's a tale of combat.
But you would think that they would all be equally out of tune, like the equal amount of flat, but they're not. They're all different amounts of flat, and so it doesn't work.
No, you're not thinking of it correctly though, because Cher's iconic. So each of these parts is iconic, and and something iconic will stand out, right? So each part is
They're all
standing out. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, you don't want to blend. Icons don't blend.
Each like a beautiful snowflake, different shapes.
Icons don't blend.
Even
bold. That was. You know, sometimes, guys, okay, this is actually, you know what? This is a really good lesson we're learning from Cher right here. And the lesson is just like, you should always just do it. You can do it. Don't say you can't. It literally, who told, nobody, nothing made Cher say, I can't do all 4 of these parts. All right, here we go, gang. Set design is incredible. Oh wait, this is gonna be so good because it's just the 2 ladies. Okay, hold on. I need to mentally prepare myself. The set dressing is so good, guys. How much work, like actually, the amount of work that gets put into this. Can we just sorrow?
Also, what is the
Sorrow.
wig? What is this wig?
This wig.
This wig is horrific.
All right, to be fair,
The
that's
wig
a
is
70s
so
classic.
bad.
No, to be fair,
It's offensive.
that's like the hairstyle that every woman in my family like. What do Cher and a tree have in common? Big trunk. I don't know.
Big dick.
Yeah, Soro.
Soro.
Yeah, George. This is actually Dem conspiracy stuff right here. Okay. No politics today. It's Halloween stuff.
Sometimes on those high notes that are just so uncomfortable for her, it sounds like the singer from Pearl Jam. Who am I thinking of?
Eddie Vedder.
Yeah.
Heave flow, jamming on a thing of Cher and they concrete.
Oh my god.
So yeah, okay, so as a singer,
Yeah.
Tony, what is your verdict on Cher playing every role?
Iconic. Listen, it's really bad, but in a way that you want to watch, or at least I want to watch.
I love it.
I'm a big fan of it. I love West Side Story. I have nothing.
No notes.
No notes. No, I have nothing really like snarky to say about it. I think that Cher is an icon and she did her thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Is it good? No.
No, it's so not good, but it's good for the soul.
It has character.
Yeah.
AI couldn't make that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see.
That's true. AI couldn't.
Oh, I'd love
AI
to
could never.
AI trying to be every character in West Side Story? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Thank you for
having me.
Thank you for analyzing. Thank you for coming down and being part of the Cher
I was
party.
really just excited that you were, that you remembered this gem.
How would I forget? How can you forget? It's once it's in your head, it's forever locked in.
And I was very excited that you were doing it, so I had to
Excellent.
come creep.
Well, thank you very much.
Bye.
Everybody,
I'll be upstairs.
make sure you give a big shout out to Tony in the chat. Give her that big thank. Woo! Okay, guys, we love us some Cher around here, don't we? We're big fans. So that was Cher. I had to go through and find it on Facebook, like, because it was just removed from the absolute internet. Like, I don't know. They're trying to strike it, which is just wrong. So that being said, let's move on to our next topic of the day, which is Criss Angel, MindFreak. Okay? So do we all remember Criss Angel? If you don't, let's riff on the Criss Angel MindFreak theme song for a minute, okay? Because we're gonna get freaked. We are gonna get freaked. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that get lost to time. I've got it downloaded. Basically, it was all like I just couldn't find couldn't find it anywhere. Taken off of YouTube. A dang shame. All right, everybody. Now. Oh, Ginger, yes. Okay, yeah. I referenced it before you were in chat here, Ginger. Yes, you mentioned Criss Angel, and I was like, oh man, the MindFreak. So I saw that this video got uploaded not long ago. That's about Criss Angel's scary obsession with David Blaine. So, wait. Writer for life. You called one of his tricks after the show and he tried to gaslight you and called you stupid. When you were 10, you've had an interaction with the MindFreak? Oh my gosh. You had your mind freaked. Are you okay? Did you feel like, oh God. I can't even imagine what that was like for you. Okay. Boom. All right, everybody, here we go. So, Criss Angel, he's a mind freak. He freaks your mind. He would dress up. He's like if Dave Navarro and Job Bluth had a child, right? That's kind of what you get when you get Criss Angel, the mind freak. Oh, the theme song. Yeah, Johnny, it is one of the worst butt rock themes in history. And as a matter of fact, you know what? I think it's only appropriate that we listen to it and review. Ooh, the official music video. No, let's just do the intro. 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes of Criss Angel is doing music is far too much. All right, guys, before I even play this, just remember, this is going to freak your mind. So, like, take care of yourselves. Hold on. I think we're going to end up breaking down this intro. Holy shit. Wait a minute. The dictionary definition of a mind freak is the first shot. The dictionary definition of a mind freak. A modern day mystifier who utilizes skills beyond the category of magic. The result of something incomprehensible. Criss Angel. Supernatural. Criss Angel. He's the definition of mind freak. Didn't you know? My goodness. Oh my gosh. Dude, yeah, Criss Angel, the pickup artist. Oh my god. This is so funny, guys. Oh, Ajax, your parents took you to a Copperfield show when you were 7? Only part I remember, you had a huge drill go into a lady. Oh my god. That is so traumatic for a child to be seeing. That's unbelievable. Oh my god. As an adult, I'd be like, oh my God, what the fuck? Here we go. Okay. Is this the Webster's or Oxford Dictionary definition? This is a this is the Angel Dictionary, biblical. This is actually from the Bible. This is straight from the Bible. Because he's an angel, Chris Angel. He's actually a biblically accurate angel. Looks like Chris Angel. We got there. Cornella, anal mind freak, to be honest. Probably, guys, don't listen to the vocals. Actually, like, give the vocals a listen. Like really, they sound so bad. He can't sing. Why is he doing this? Is MindFreak hitting? Is MindFreak going on the cover list? Is MindFreak going on the cover set list? I think it might be. I'm sorry. It might be. It might be going on. Oh, and actually, that reminds me. Before we even, you know what? Before we even freak our minds completely here, this reminds me of an actual. I saw this magician the other day, and guys, don't judge me. Don't you dare judge me. I think there's a kick streamer I like. Okay, so but wait. Everybody chill before we just start freaking the fuck out. It's someone who does magic, and wait, I gotta show you this shit. I gotta show you this shit, guys. I'm sorry. I really do. I do.
Who I am?
Okay.
Who are you supposed to?
Guys, give this a chance. Here we go.
What the? You don't know who I am? Who are you supposed to be, Shrek? Try again. What the? That's country. I'm from Dragon Sea Balls. Dragon Sea Balls? Dragon these nuts across your face. You can't because they're already on my face. No way. How old are you? 18. You know who I am? No. From Dragon Sea Balls. Dickolo. What the? Bro, what the? Do me a favor. Tell me anytime to stop. Stop. Remember this card. Okay. You got it? Yeah. Perfect. What's my name? I don't know. Dickolo.
What's this? A brand new Dragon Sea Balls
He's so good.
episode? A little green mutant man? Who the hell could it be? It's Dickolo!
Yeah, you guys know Balchinians.
What the?
Yo, what up, Dickolo? Holy shit, it's Stroku! Yeah, it's me, Stroku! Yeah! Did you want to train against me? Yeah, I got a new move for you. Check this out. Yeah, Dickolo, I'm here to show you my Kamehameha. I don't want to see that. Don't show me your cock.
Yo, this guy literally like puts butt pillows in every video.
Dickolo, where'd you go?
Damn, Stroku. That's a strong Kamehameha. Yeah, I know.
Yo, plus the amount of tech and prepping that goes into streaming like this.
Special beam cannon. Let's do this. Special beam. Holy shit, Dickolo. Don't use that special beam cannon against me. Damn, Dickolo. You got a big. Is that your card?
No.
What? What the f? Until next time, Dickolo.
Shit.
Am I just easily entertained and stupid, or is this the best shit ever?
What card did you select? You want me to tell you? No.
Wait.
What?
I'll tell you exactly how I did that trick if you give her a kiss.
Oh yeah.
Hey, this guy thought he was funny. This guy thought he had jokes.
Watch live magic reactions tonight on Kick.
What the?
You don't know who I am.
Guys, okay, am I out of my mind? Am I out of my mind for liking that? Like, I don't know. I think I like this Kick streamer. I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know. All right, we'll go down. Should we go down another one? I love it so much. Oh, Officer Dickey is the best. I love Officer Dickey.
I should be asking you the same question. Who's going down to the office with me?
Not with those ears.
Wow. Well, how old are you?
Cuff me. 21.
I'm gonna need backup with this. We've got 3 troublemakers here. Backup.
Can you come to our oh. What is that? I fear we're gonna get
I thought I saw you.
Yeah, we don't play games over here.
I don't remember ordering a male stripper.
You don't? Well, thank God I'm not a male stripper. I'm Officer Dickey.
That is so a male stripper.
And I'm here to blow your mind with maybe the best magic trick in the world.
I don't know. I don't feel like I don't like their reactions. Oh, Darth Maul. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. God, there's so many options. John Pena. Okay. We watch one more and then we go into Chris Angel MindFreak. Oh, actually, this is the best Officer Dickey.
Oh, that's a good outfit. I like you and you have not said a word.
This would be me. This would be me, this guy.
Do you know who I am?
You are. Oh, dude.
The butt.
That's too good. Your face makes me want to say an actor, and I can't remember his name. And then you showed me that thick ass body. Honestly, I had actors' names. I got turned on too fast.
Well, thanks. I'm Officer Dickey.
It's too good. It's too good. It's not worthy of OMETV, honestly.
This would be me, this guy.
Sorry about my head.
Why am I not recording this? Oh, if you got a magic trick. God damn.
Do me a favor and just tell me when to stop.
No.
Remember this card.
No.
Yo, he does need to partner with Nutter Butter Ajax.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What's my name?
Whatever you want it to be.
What?
Whatever you want it to be.
I am Officer.
Oh my God, the cops are here. The sirens are going nuts. Where's the pigs? Oh, there's one right there. It's Officer Dickey. You better run.
Son of a...
He looks like the guy from New Girl. I actually haven't seen New Girl.
This is everything I want to be.
It's the Popo. Freeze. Put your hands up and pull your pants down.
Oh. No. Oh, no. No. It was not. You still got another chance.
Incredible.
Oh. You're everything I want to be as a person.
Yeah. Do me a favor and give her a kiss.
Son of a... It was so good from start to finish.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. That's enough. Oh, holy shit, guys. I'm sorry. I think that guy is so funny. Ryder, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope I left you with something nice to put in the brain there before bed. Okay. So look, guys, I think, I don't know. I like a Kick streamer now. I don't know. I never thought it would happen. I don't know. I'm scared to go beyond following that guy on his Instagram page, because if I find out anything bad about them, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'll be honest. I don't think I can handle that one. I really want that guy to be like cool. So anyway, speaking of someone who's not cool though, let's check out the MindFreak. Okay, apparently he's had some thing with David Blaine, some obsession. So I don't even, we're gonna find out about it together here, gang. Oh, Ginger, you don't even know what Kick is? Kick is, oh God, I'm too online. Kick is where the like IRL psychopath right-wing streamers go, because they can't follow like Twitch TOS, because I think they just like spam the R word for their whole stream or something. It's like they basically, yeah, I think it's a little looser with stuff, which is, that guy's probably on it because he does a lot of dick-based humor, and I would imagine that it's probably the easiest to do it there. But he does seem like a cool dude. He has a bunch of wieners on screen. I don't know how good of a guy he is, right? Like, hopefully it's all in good fun, yeah. It seems to be, but, you never know. You just never know. So, anyway, no heroes. It's not like I'm gonna, be looking at that guy as my magic hero. I have a different magic hero he does basically only ass magic. I can show you guys that later if you want. What a crazy way to put that. But it is the truth of what I was trying to say there. All right, let's dive into this a little bit. So, I don't know if you guys remember, when I was growing up, like, everybody knew David Blaine because his type of magic was just, like, stand in one spot for many, many hours. Like, he'd be like, I'm going to stand on a small platform for 4 days. And you'd be like, oh, shit. And then Chris Angel's kind of like the opposite of that, where, like, David Blaine would be doing this mental stuff that's, like, discipline. And Chris Angel would be doing this stuff that's, like, I'm going to turn this tank into a giant pair of knockers, something like that. That's not really the 1-1-1. That's paraphrasing here. But let's check out what's going on with this.
Shade at David. What's kind of funny is, like, David Blaine, which, I give him a lot of credit for what he's doing, but is known because of who he dates. I want to be known for what I do.
Right off the bat, shots fired. Okay, great. This is magic beef. Ajax, you were absolutely right. We're getting some magic beef. All right? Let's get some magic drama going on. The world's too serious. This is exactly the drama I need right now. Yeah, the wiener thing seems like some lowbrow queer humor. Yeah, I mean, I hope it's from what here's the vibe I get. Right? What all these dudes are gonna find on this, like, they go on, like, he goes on that, what is it, like, it's like chat roulette. Man, I'm fucking old, dude. This shit's gonna age me like crazy. It's like chat roulette, right? Where it's like, that's why he asks them their age before he starts too, like, because they're gonna see, like, the wieners and stuff. So but I do think like with the nun thing, like, every dude is, like, super self-conscious about, like, kissing a little penis. So I don't know, make him do it and it breaks him down. I don't know, but yeah, you never know. Yeah, Ginger, you never know with anyone anymore. I just my default is just like, yeah, everyone's got a thing that's like, not so much. That being said, I find that entertaining. I find what he's doing entertaining, and it seems relatively harmless. I don't know. And all that being said, I'm incredibly impressed by his stream. Just, like, the amount of stuff he's doing in his stream. That was my computer, by the way. Sorry, guys. Like, all the green screen stuff. Unironically, for some reason, tonight has been, like, we've just been watching green screen mastery, right? Between Cher and that dude, TS Magic, he's called. All right, let's get in this beef.
Oh. Chris even dedicated an entire television segment to mocking Blaine.
using a full hair and makeup team to transform himself into his arch nemesis to sell the joke. Years of tension kept building until Chris finally decided to confront David face-to-face backstage, and Blaine's response was more brutal than anything Chris Angel could have imagined. David Blaine had a vision for magic that nobody else did at the time. Most magicians relied heavily on visual spectacles, big sets, elaborate props, flashy costumes, and exaggerated theatrics designed to overwhelm the audience. David did the opposite. He wore plain clothes, was emotionless in the face, and gave small, focused crowds of people magic on the street for free.
Wait a minute. Do you guys remember? Holy shit. His face there reminded me so much of, is this, God, tell me this isn't problematic, but, yo, this shit from back in the day? Who remembers this?
All right, these guys. Hey. Hey, fellas. Hey. Hey.
No, David Blaine, no.
I'm taping a street magic special. You want to see some magic?
No, you made fools out of us last time. No, thank you.
Look, we were just out shopping all day. We just want to go into my apartment and relax. So bye-bye.
Where'd you go shopping?
We went to an outlet store, okay? You wouldn't have heard of it.
It's not trendy yet. Nobody knows about it.
What'd you buy?
I bought a green sweater, if you want to know. Okay,
Ooh,
I bought a green sweater.
Interesting. Are you sure you didn't buy a teddy bear?
Yes, I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
Teddy bear, what the F? How did he get it? Where's my
His
sweater?
face.
David Blaine, he bought a green sweater, okay? So you can't just make that disappear, okay? That's like stealing.
Yo,
It's
tell me
equivalent of
someone
stealing.
remembers
So where
this
is it?
shit.
I spent like $48.
This is
so
like
you're not
the
being clever
original
at this
shit from
point,
high
all right?
school.
You're being mean. You're being stupid. Where is it?
Look at your effing body right now, Peter.
What the F? How did I was holding things.
Oh, Ajax,
Did
that
you
does
feel
sound like a
anything?
cool new show.
Thanks.
I want to check
stretched
that
it
out.
Probably. Thank you.
Please
Stretch it out.
stop
I don't want to wear it right
Please
now.
stop.
I don't even want to wear it yet.
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking orange soda. Ooh,
Yeah,
big
it's his
whoop.
favorite.
You gonna turn it into a teddy bear? I'm holding it.
Orange soda, huh? Hey, what else is orange?
What else is orange? I don't know. Cheez-Its?
Iconic.
Cheez-Its!
Yeah.
Cheez-Its! Fuck! What? Cheez-Its! 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 Where's my orange soda? What'd you do with it? What'd you do
Yeah,
with
the
it?
face,
Where's my
the
orange
face.
soda?
It's orange soda in my mouth.
What the F?
You put it in my mouth.
What the F?
How did you get it in my mouth?
Please stop, you demon! You're a demon!
What the hell?
Please stop, you demon!
All right, you know what, you guys? I want to show you something cool. You want to see it?
No.
If you do it to yourself, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay?
Just wait a second. Wait
Fine, just stay away from us.
Leave us alone.
This is literally how I knew David Blaine. Like, this is.
Oh, I've seen this before. You're just putting your foot
Big deal.
in front of the other foot.
My 10-year-old nephew can do this. Big deal.
Just wait. Takes a second.
Chris Angel did it better, you bitch. Chris Angel did it
Ooh.
better.
Uh-oh.
You're not even levitating, prick.
Evan?
What?
I'm levitating.
What the F?
I feel warm and I'm levitating.
What the F? Put him down, please.
Down.
No, there's nothing underneath him. There is nothing
toward-
underneath him. Please put him down. Please
He put me on the roof. He put me down on the roof. Why did he put me up here?
Another great production,
David Blaine,
actually.
Put me down.
Stop putting orange soda in our mouth!
He's not even levitating me down.
Let's go. We're leaving.
Wait.
No,
Goodbye.
All
No.
right, you guys, just one more trick.
No, I will sue you. I will sue you.
There's no need to close it. Just one more trick. Come on. Wait. You guys, last one, I promise. Hey, you guys, you let me do one more trick, I'll give you $100.
I'm gonna call the police.
You let me do one more trick, I will give you $100.
You'll give me $100?
Yes.
You can get that scarf.
I know. Okay, fine. Where's the $100?
All right, can we all go inside, please?
So you're coming in.
You better give me $100
Hey, welcome to Evans.
for my apartment. Big whoop.
What are these?
These are my videos.
Interesting. Why don't you do me a favor and find the tape that says Evan's Baby Video, April 1984.
That's one of my home movies. I never watched
Check
it.
the VCR.
It's in the VCR.
I don't
Press
feel comfortable
play.
about this.
No, it's one of my home videos. Big whoop. I see about. It's me as the baby.
Hi, Daddy.
It's me as the baby. What?
That's his mom. I know her.
Evan looks just like his
It's
mom.
me as the baby. Big whoop.
She still looks good. She look.
Someone's at the door.
Evan.
Hi, may I help you?
Hey, here's $100. I owe it to your son.
What the
Yo, the face every time.
It's the same. You're a time-traveling demon. Get out of his childhood. I gotta piss my pants. Get out. Get out. You time-traveling.
All right.
Back to the future in your ass. Get out. Get out, you demon. I will call the police. I'm not signing any release. If I see you again, I'm calling the police. You ass.
Wow. That was pretty impressive.
Wait.
Evan? He just pissed orange soda.
Yo.
Does it hurt?
The best. The best. Oh my god, guys. That's classic internet right there. Like, my soul feels so good after watching that. That was just childhood right there. That and Shoes. Everyone knows Shoes. Come on. Okay, so now that you've seen David Blaine in that, like, now we can recontextualize just, like, how his
Anything
face
Chris
looks.
Angel could have imagined. David Blaine had a vision for magic that nobody else did at the time. Most magicians relied heavily on visual spectacles, big sets, elaborate props.
Honestly, that old YouTube is like a fine wine, Ajax, right? Like that one, I was actually a little worried as I pulled it up. I was like, I wonder if it aged well. Like that one.
Flashy costumes and exaggerated theatrics designed to overwhelm the audience. David did the opposite.
There it is. Come on, he got the face pretty good.
He wore plain clothes, was emotionless in the face, and gave small, focused crowds of people magic on the street for free. Stephen Chow, a former Fox executive who was chosen to produce Mr. Blaine's special, put it this way: "He's the only magician I've seen who wasn't a geek." Blaine's approach made every trick
Hey. All right, that might be true. I was going to say, I'm trying to think. I mean, they're pretty geeky. Feel
personal and more real. It wasn't happening on a stage far away. It was happening right in front of your face. He famously said in 1997...
Was that trick him taking someone's tooth out and then spitting it back in their face?
On a stage far away, it was happening right in front of your face. He famously said in 1997, "The reason for magic is to enlighten people or make them happy, or let them forget their problems for 2 minutes." David's style and his mindset were authentically humble, and it made him stand out. He walked around New York City filming himself performing tricks for regular people and tried to pitch it to television networks. ABC executives decided to take a chance on him, and it paid off. David Blaine's street magic was packed with tricks and illusions, like when Blaine twisted his hand around several times in front of a licensed doctor outside a local hospital.
This way, facing towards you. The other way. Turn to the left. Yeah, more to the left. Twist it so it's straight. All right, now move your foot back a little bit so you can see this. Okay. Twist your hand inwards a little bit. Like this. Go ahead. Okay. Inwards a little bit, slowly. A little bit more. All right. Here's where it starts to get painful. With your left hand, can you grab my right hand? My fingers?
With my left hand?
Yeah, grab my fingers and twist them a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep going.
What?
Keep going. Ow. Keep going. A little bit more. Ow.
You alright?
Yeah, keep going. Ow. No.
Yo, it's the way.
No, keep going. Keep pushing. Keep going.
The way he's acting through it.
I want to keep going. Keep going. No, keep going. Keep going.
That's smarts.
You hear that crack?
The show became a resounding success, not just because of the tricks, but rather the stunned responses from each small
Ajax,
audience.
Blaine is an actual magician, right? Like Chris Angel's like, you know, I don't know. He's like a Vegas dude.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, as soon as you connect it, that's when it happens. See, where's the cards? See what I'm saying? They switch it from hand to hand. That's what it is. Here, look, check it out. Watch, like this. Ready? Look, watch. Watch this. Ready? Just watch this move. Look. No, look, watch. Look. Here's the switch, right? It's right here, right? All right. See that? That's the move, right? Yo, I'm gonna give you something. Hold this. I got something for you, man. I got a little treat, like a present for you.
The way he talks is so good.
However, a lot of practicing magicians were not too fond of David. In a moment of bitter jealousy, Jamie Ian Swiss, a magician and columnist for the Genie Magic magazine, said his only skill is removing money from a wallet and handing it to a person behind the counter.
Ooh, yo, this beef was severe back in the day. What? I didn't know it was straight up like this. I'm wondering if Arrested Development like took any of this shit and ran and like was inspired by some of the Job stuff with it. Cause they kind of had a thing. Chris Angel floating around the Luxor pyramid is pretty funny. Can barely see him, yet you could still tell he's on wires like Peter Pan. Yeah, I mean, right. Like, yeah, Chris Angel does that, like, I'm gonna fly around a whole building, and it's like, yeah, I harnessed up, whatever. Like, no one cares.
David refused to respond to the hate because ultimately he was successfully completing his mission of making magic accessible to as many people as possible, and in doing so, he actually made it cool to a mainstream audience. Now, there was another magician called Chris Angel who had
Oh, yeah, Kermit. The magician beef is deep. I'm wondering, yeah, Job definitely acted like this, right? The magician beef is very deep. I'm wondering if magicians never fucked around. They hated each other. It's such a niche thing that many performers rival for business. Yeah, Ginger. Okay, yeah. Because I watch. Do you guys remember like in the early 2000s or something? I feel like there was like a masked. What was it called? Like the Masked Magician or something like that. Like someone would expose the tricks on the air or something like that, and like. I can't remember, but yeah, I do vaguely remember magician beef kind of being a real thing. Oh, come on. Why don't you just take a whiz through this $5,000 suit? Yeah. I said, come on, wrong way. Come on. Ajax. I love Arrested Development. So good.
Actually been trying to make magic look cool for years, but the harder he tried, the more it started to work against him. But before we dive deeper, football is back, and there's never been a better time to check out the sponsor of today's video, DraftKings. DraftKings is your one-stop shop for all your sports
Masked
betting
Magician.
needs.
Yes. Okay, so everyone does remember that, right?
Don't worry, you can still join in.
Because
like
I remember,
fantasy sports and have the shop.
I just remember there were so many magic specials, like kind of weird stuff like that. Like, I wonder if there is like a magic kind of like alliance. I think that's what it's called in Arrested Development. Literally, the Magician's Alliance.
$5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets.
Yeah, TV used to be wild back in the day, guys. Like, it used to be a lot of this magic stuff for some reason. I remember when I was a kid, my grandfather like flicking through channels on Christmas Eve, and my grandfather was like a horny old Italian American man, so like he was, just to say, he was not very like scrupulous, I guess, about what he was putting on the TV, but like there would be like eggnog wrestling, like wild shit, so weird. All right, here we go. Oh, Ginger, yeah, you learn from the Masked Magician, like, one thing to do is watch the bigger spectacles and keep an eye on the back of crowds and stuff like that. Yeah, I sometimes watch Penn and Teller Fool Us. I'll watch with my wife sometimes, where, like, amateur magicians will come up and try to, like, do magic tricks to make that, and, like, try to fool them. And that's pretty good. I like that. I always like that stuff, because I feel like people do really cool stuff with it now. It's very different than it used to be. Oh, Kermit, he unmasked? He unmasked the Masked Magician? All right, let's look at Chris Angel here. Look at this. He's clearly removing this big, long hair off of his body. Yeah, Cornella, eggnog wrestling, straight up. I just remember that. I remember this one very specific Christmas Eve, just like the most random shit he was flipping through. And I remember, like, as a kid, I was like, I don't know, maybe 8 or something. I was like, TV's crazy. It's a crazy place.
Been doing magic longer than David Blaine, but was
look at his face
less popular. A lot like Blaine, Chris spent most of his early magic career performing for small audiences, but he genuinely felt like a career magician by the age of 14, performing at small birthday parties and entertaining guests at a Long Island restaurant. But his initial motivation to do magic tricks for others wasn't exactly.
Oh my God! Oh. Tony, that was you commenting classic tube in the pocket maneuver. I thought it was like somebody randomly saying that, so I was gonna, just so everybody knows, whenever me and my wife watch these magic shows where they're like trying to talk about what happened, we always make the joke that it's just a tube in the pocket.
as humble as David's. I felt this incredible sense of power that an adult didn't understand how it worked, but I did. In 1987, he launched a public access magic show called Hot Kicks. 20-year-old Chris looked and dressed like a Guns N' Roses tour groupie. In 1994, Angel made his...
I like how this guy described that, a Guns N' Roses tour groupie. I was gonna say he looked like he dresses like a hair metal band person. He looks like he's a groupie.
Looked and dressed like a Guns N' Roses tour groupie. In 1994, Angel made his prime...
Oh my God, wait a minute, Ajax. My grandma once watched Channel 5 Adult Swim Steve Brule once. She was trying to describe it to me the next day, and I realized it was Steve Brule for your health. She was like, I learned how to make a horse panini the other day, and the man got hair in his mouth. Said he was a dingus. Ginger, nowadays it's common that street card tricks are used with smartphones. The guessing card thing, you just keep people's attention on the cards and use the turned off phone as a mirror. Oh, I didn't know they were doing that stuff. All right, let's... Ginger, you said Chris Angel dresses like he dumpster dives behind Hot Topic. That's an incredible way to describe him, and it does look like that.
Time television debut in the ABC one-hour special, Secrets. Through the mid to late 90s, Chris appeared on various television specials and talk shows, using these spots to showcase his edgy, rock-influenced take on magic. He leaned heavily into the dark magician image. Gothic leather clothing and heavy metal soundtracks complemented the grungy aesthetic of the 90s.
I thought magicians were very cheesy, quite honestly.
Oh yeah, dude. Chris Angel, magicians are cheesy. You got no... Fella, you got no cheese going on here, okay? This is my cheese-mo right here, all right? Accept the cheese. Just accept the cheese. I'd cheese. Come on. Well, this is just cheese. Cheese it up. Ajax, she was saying that Steve Brule was the weirdest news she'd ever seen. That's so incredible, man. I would give money for my grandparents to have stumbled upon an Adult Swim program like Xavier Renegade Angel and just absolutely not know how to deal with it.
I was much more about the generation of MTV, you know, Zeppelin and, you know, some of the 80s bands and, you know.
Don't forget, Chris Angel, the boys in Zeppelin were banging teenagers. Don't forget.
Oh, music and that culture and that vibe and that energy that you got from it, and magicians weren't doing that.
Now, there was no structured career path to being a successful magician. Unlike musicians or actors, magicians didn't have a thriving mainstream pipeline. There were no Netflix specials, no social media clips to go viral overnight, and TV networks only greenlit magic shows sparingly. If you weren't already a big-name magician, such as Copperfield or Penn and Teller, you had to get extremely creative to market yourself and make money. And for someone like Chris, who basically wanted to be the first rock star magician, the market was even narrower. Despite the odds being stacked against him, Chris had an incredible drive. He was,
oh my God, just
well into his 30s, still fully dedicated to making this dream into a career. Meanwhile, David Blaine,
like, I like how this guy looks like the engineer of the magic tricks. Like, he figures it out, and then Chris Angel just puts the abs on it.
He's still fully dedicated to making this dream into a career. Meanwhile, David Blaine rapidly passed him in popularity. Blaine's ABC show made him a household name, and he quickly shifted from simple card tricks to unbelievable endurance stunts that blurred the line between illusion and human survival. Unlike a magic trick where you know there's some...
Oh yeah, Ginger, Xavier is real. I love Xavier Renegade Angel. Such a good show. And I actually have it on, I don't know if it's around here. I have my classic iPod video has a bunch of Xavier Renegade Angel, and Tim and Eric loaded on it because that's what I would watch. just back in the day, just rot the old brain.
Secret method behind the illusion, Blaine's endurance feats felt brutally real. Although certain precautions are set to ensure that he doesn't die, there's no obvious trick to things like being buried alive, which is a stunt Blaine dedicated to his idol, Harry Houdini, who was buried 6 feet underground without a casket almost a century earlier. In 1999, David spent 7 days sealed inside of a glass coffin under a water tank in New York City. His friend Bill Kalush initially suggested that he fake the stunt, but Blaine refused because he thought it would actually be easy.
So we got a coffin from Queens where actually Houdini was buried. I bought a coffin, we brought it back to his house, and then I would just practice sleeping in the coffin. Then suddenly, but then suddenly I realized you don't eat food, and then if you have a little thing to go to the bathroom, I did 4 days like nothing, so I'm like, okay, I can do a week.
Blaine did not eat for 2 weeks before the stunt, but continued drinking water prior to and during the stunt. He was sealed in a see-through coffin beneath 6 tons of water. Oxygen was transferred in and out of the holes above his head. A catheter was inserted into Blaine's bladder to safely drain any urine. And
Hey. What? This magic trick is wild. It's not. That's what I remember from David Blaine. I remember like not even really thinking he was a magician because I was like, David Blaine, I wouldn't consider this a magic trick. Like you just under the water and there you're standing on thing, right? But it's like endurance tests or something like that. So I guess I don't know. I guess these like insane human feats are like kind of part of magic culture or something like that. I don't know.
And spectators could come and go whenever they wanted. He said people would shine flashlights on him at 2 a.m. to make sure he was really in there. This was no trick. This was the real deal. But
yeah,
he took
Ajax.
It even further.
He's like a
monk. The following year, he executed his Frozen in Time stunt. David Blaine was fully encased in ice in the middle of Times Square while lightly dressed in a long-sleeve shirt, pants, and a beanie. He had a tube that supplied air, water, and another that removed urine.
All right, Ginger, do you think? Thank you for stopping by. Are you playing Like a Dragon? Are you playing Yakuza Like a Dragon? I've always wanted to play that game, but I love the Yakuza games. I haven't played Like a Dragon yet. But thank you for coming by. We love you, Ginger.
Transparent and elevated so people could see that he was inside the entire time. He couldn't sleep or move because touching the ice for too long would cause frostbite. He just had to stand there, freezing, alone with his thoughts. Around hour 55, his eyes went out and he began hallucinating. He was talking to imaginary people, felt like spiders were crawling all over him, and said that minutes took hours to pass by. On the brink of death, medics were forced to remove him from the ice after 63 hours. This time, the critics were silenced. There was no way to fake this. Whether you saw it on TV or in real life, you knew this guy was on a different level.
Whoa.
What's interesting is that almost immediately after Frozen in Time, Chris Angel performed a somewhat similar stunt. He spent 24 hours submerged in a tank of water, also in the middle of Times Square. Now at the time,
but see, it's just like, I don't know, man. You got your website on there. I get it. You got to do your promo or whatever, but it's just, it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel Blaine's got the art. Like, obviously, the man appreciates the art of the magic trick, right? You know, and I can respect that as anybody who does like something like, you know, it's creative. I think there is an art to this magic thing, and I think the way people frame it too is definitely a big part of what the art of it is now. And yeah, I just never thought Chris Angel was very clever with the way he frames things or what he actually ends up doing. But Blaine, yeah, I mean, like, just being in ice for like 63 hours, whatever it is. Like, yeah, he had, on that interview, he came out, he was like, habda, habadaba. Definitely, like, messes up the brain there. Pretty sure Blaine said he was inspired by Houdini's escapist. Yeah, and endurance stunts. Yeah, they did actually, I think they mentioned it. Him being buried alive was inspired by Houdini being buried alive. So yeah, I think that you're right. It is kind of, it all plays together there.
Time, Chris wasn't known for endurance feats. He was actually still promoting his theater show, Chris Angel MindFreak, off-Broadway, and reviews were not so great. Though in interviews, Angel has poo-pooed the cheesy nature of standard magic shows, his disappearances, quick changes, and levitations are really standard Blackstone Copperfield stuff. A bit of a letdown considering the impressive costumes and postmodern flashiness.
Yeah, ooh, that's a... You know he didn't want to hear that. because that's what it kind of feels like. Yeah, right. He poo-poos the cheesiness. It's like you just have your own brand of cheese. Like you're not so different. You're not so different.
Chris's career was headed in the wrong direction, so is it fair to assume that he may have taken inspiration from the guy who was getting worldwide praise in the same field?
Chris, what's this look here? What's this look? What's the hairstyle?
2002, Chris put himself in handcuffs and shackles, then submerged himself underwater in a cramped chamber. The entire time he breathed through an air hose and occasionally interacted with spectators through the glass. And of course, in the video edit, they had to include someone saying that David was inferior to Criss Angel.
I think he's better than David Blaine in my opinion.
However, even though Chris's challenge was physically demanding, it lacked the life or death edge that Blaine's challenges carried. In his post-stunt interview, he seems entirely fine and full of excitement and energy. Then, in a moment, he is seemingly lifeless, being hauled into an ambulance.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, everybody, very much. New York is the greatest place in the world! New York City rocks!
Even if someone thought Criss and David might be neck and neck when it comes to who can push the limits of the human body further, David would quickly prove that there was no competition. In the middle of Manhattan...
Oh, okay. This one I remember big time. Like, I don't know why I remember this one so much, but it's him just standing there. But yeah, I don't know. Criss Angel, 24 hours in the water. Sounds bad. Just sounds uncomfortable. I mean... Yeah, to edit the better than any David Blaine is so funny. Yeah, the dreads are crazy. The dreads are crazy stuff.
Blaine stood atop a 2-foot wide pillar nearly 10 stories tall for 2 days and 2 nights. No food, no water, no sleep, and nothing to sit or lean on. There was also no safety net or precautions set in place in case he fell. Most people could not stand for 35 hours straight, let alone being 100 feet in the air, constantly battling the wind. In his 2003 stunt, Above the Below, he'd be confined in a 3-foot by 7-foot by 7-foot transparent plexiglass block suspended 30 feet in the air in London. His goal was to stay in this box for over a month with no food, access to bathrooms, just enough resources to survive, and he lasted 44 days.
This has been one of the most important experiences in my life.
Crazy. I can't even imagine how mentally fucked up you'd be after just sitting in a box by yourself for 44 days. Just...
One more in that little box that I have in years.
With each new stunt, David Blaine proved he was not tricking people, but testing the body and spirit in front of millions. He wasn't...
Yeah, it's like he's kind of just doing it for himself. Like, this is like, he's kind of like one of those dudes who just free solos, climbs up rocks.
Just a magician, he was an artist, receiving worldwide recognition and praise. Interviews on mainstream talk shows, fans across the globe, and superstar girlfriends like Kill Bill actress Daryl Hannah. Blaine made magic interesting and respected on a mainstream level, proving to networks that audiences were entertained by it. So when A&E took a chance on Criss Angel's reality TV show called MindFreak, it was clear that they wanted their own magic star to capitalize on this cultural wave. However, Criss could not compete with David's level of dedication. Blaine treated his stunts like scientific experiments, spending months or years training with world-class doctors, freediving experts, and neurosurgeons to understand the limits of the human body. Every second of his preparation was real, and the risks could have cost him his life. Criss, on the other hand, was producing dozens of MindFreak episodes per year. And
wait, you saw David Blaine on Hot Ones? There's a David Blaine Hot Ones?
The further you look
tricks?
into the formula behind it, the more you realize it is the furthest thing from magic. Criss Angel blew the minds of anyone under the age of 12 with the release of his show, MindFreak. He accomplished incredible stunts like walking on water in a hotel pool.
Oh my god. Yo, this shit.
With people.
I
There's
remember
absolutely
this.
no way that there could be
this.
some sort of plexiglass bridge to help him with this stunt, or when he levitated from one building to another, and he did it in front of people. Or my personal favorite, when he told this little girl that he would transform into a 10-year-old boy by sliding down this slide at a playground.
Maybe I could be 10 years old again.
MindFreak. No way.
Criss Angel also consistently claimed that he could walk through solid objects, such
Unbelievable.
as doors or closed windows.
I've proven that a solid can pass through a solid. I've demonstrated it literally when I passed through a storefront window. Now watch. Hit it. As I passed through a taxi cab. Go!
He would tell you to look, but...
Wait, he did it? He did an actual trick on Hot Ones? I want to see that. Guys, the Criss Angel stuff is just so cheesy, man. He's talking about cheese. I can't watch his stuff without feeling like it's so cheesy.
Then cover up what you are supposed to look at in the name of magic. Him walking through a metal fence was one of the most egregious examples. And of course, a magician is never supposed to reveal his secrets. But the problem is, magicians have an unspoken agreement with their audience. We know it's an illusion, but we also know it's possible with skill, misdirection, or ingenuity. MindFreak didn't feature illusions you could admire or potentially recreate. It was nothing more than a product of crappy reality TV. The key components that made MindFreak work had nothing to do with Criss Angel actually defying physics. Firstly, the show relied heavily on stooges, which is the term for paid actors pretending to be random bystanders who would gasp and scream right on cue.
So fake.
Camera effects did the rest. Strategic cuts, tricky angles, and edits that concealed wires, trapdoors, or entire set pieces. And sometimes these can be really interesting, like when he laid on this bed of nails and had an 8,000-pound truck rest on top of him. You know it's not real, but it does genuinely have you wondering how they did that. But they often got lazy. One of his favorite tricks was just putting a tarp over something and then making it disappear. It's such a wildly unimpressive stunt that is so easy to edit. It just leaves you to believe that this show was made for children. Like in this clip where he puts a bike underneath a tarp and you can see the bottom of the wheel. Then in the next frame, the shape looks entirely different and he magically makes the bike disappear.
Oh my god, incredible.
I swear.
Yeah, okay. So that's the thing with Criss Angel too. His tricks are always like too impossible to be real. So it's like, you know, he'd be like, I'm gonna make this bike and your child disappear. Boom. And then like, you know, it's just craziness. The Jersey Shore aesthetic, yes, he absolutely has that. You already hate him on sight, so you just trust him 100%. 100%. Who's gonna buy his shit?
Half of this show was just him covering things up with a tarp and making it disappear and then levitating to his next stunt. And then there were the MindFreak consultants, which were basically just actors that were hired to provide testimonials that everything he was doing was real and high stakes.
There's real danger involved with this, and I try to talk him out of doing this. Criss Angel is certainly one to help people escape from the everyday mundane with the stunts that he performs.
Yo, and his dick is so big, it's crazy.
And he's not been burned. Maybe a little bit, but not enough to hurt and kill him. This time, he's putting himself in a situation. Why? Because it's not enough. It's amping things up.
As the seasons went on, the episodes got more insane, unbelievable, and...
Yeah, it's so funny because like, yeah, Ajax. Okay, nobody move while this bike is carried off by my assistant, right? Todd, yeah, nobody believes the magician stuff. Like, nobody believes the Criss Angel stuff, especially because his stuff is just so egregiously like fake. It's unreal. You know, at least some of the other magicians would like. There's kind of like you can almost be like, with a lot of magicians, you'd be like, oh, there's at least skill involved to the whatever trick they're doing, right? Like it's not like you're like, oh, that's literal magic, but you'll be like, oh, there's at least some skill involved with what you did there. Criss Angel, it's like nothing.
Uncreative.
It's TV.
Like, look at this clip where he acts like a forklift went through his stomach.
Amazing.
Or
Amazing.
when he cut a woman in half.
Pull right now. Let's pull.
Oh my
He seemed to be obsessed with the idea that he could defy or cheat death, and so was David Blaine, but the difference was David was actually doing it. Chris was just making it look like he was doing it. Now, was it wildly
Chris Angel would never put a catheter in for one of his tricks. I'll just say that. Blaine got real with it.
Hinged and entertaining TV? Yes. When MindFreak aired in the summer of 2005, it drew in over 1 million viewers on average before peaking at 3 million during the third season's premiere. However, the biggest problem with the show is that Chris insisted so hard on presenting everything as authentic and real, because when you hear him taunt and challenge David Blaine, it starts to make you think his ego got to his head. The beef started when Blaine attempted to break the world record for holding his breath underwater. The record at the time was just shy of 9 minutes. He could already do a few minutes easily, but his theory was that if he could spend 7 days submerged in a tank of water, his body would adapt to the conditions, and then he would remove the oxygen and escape from the tank slightly over 9 minutes to break the world record. After 7 days submerged in a tank at Lincoln Center, Blaine removed his breathing apparatus and attempted his escape. However, the movement of his body caused him to waste additional oxygen. He blacked out at 7 minutes 8 seconds and had to be saved, making the stunt a failure.
That's
Chris Angel
crazy.
took this moment to claim that David was copying his 24 hours underwater stunt.
Dude, no way.
From 2002.
Well, I think he just did something that wasn't so successful.
Yo, in that clip, David Blaine's lips were like blue. He was like dead.
What, the orb thing?
In water. It was like, dude.
It's like, what? He's in a big, like, goldfish bowl for what? It was 2 days? 3 days?
It was a...
What, this guy must think he's a goldfish. What's this fucking guy doing? He's not a real magician. He must think he's some sort of glub guppy, huh? You know what I mean? He's not doing real magic. Who would do it in a bowl? I did it in a box. You see what I did it in? Boom. Upright. Square. 4 corners. What's this guy, a guppy?
The thing is, I did it already, and it's just weird why
And you
he
did
would
it
have...
more spectacular.
Whatever. You know, he's a good guy. I wish him the best.
You could tell he had been
That was just a magician's bless your heart right there. He's a good guy. Wish him the best. Well, bless his heart.
waiting for a reason to call him out.
You know what he's going through, and I just, for the life of me, I don't understand why he is doing something that's been done before. I don't know if he's...
Chris Anal. I love Chris Anal Mind Freak. Chris Anal Butt Freak. Chris Anal Oxygen Tube. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he doesn't even wear a hot top. Yo, I bet you David Blaine doesn't even know any Skinny Puppy songs, all right? David Blaine is so bad at magic that he literally doesn't know how to do his own eyeliner. How about that?
He's running out of stuff.
Now, the two stunts were very different. Chris did 24 hours underwater just to make a grand escape, whereas Blaine did 7 days. Plus, he was trying to break the record for holding one's breath. And Chris's 24-hour stunt came after Blaine's stunt, where he was encased in ice for over 2 days. It is wild for Chris to compare the one time he did an endurance feat to any of David's, but he didn't stop there.
Yeah, Blaine. Yeah, Ajax says Blaine basically never mentioned Angel, and that must have been so infuriating to the Mind Freak. Yeah, the greatest irony in life was that Blaine is the one freaking Chris's mind. That's hard. When you want to be the Mind Freak, but you yourself are getting your mind freaked. Also, like, just Chris Angel's look is, I'm sorry. Like, even his low-key look, like this, like the hat and the hair, like, I'm like, that's what I looked like in high school. What are you doing?
Just to cut to the chase, I respect David. He is a creation of television and did a fantastic job doing what he...
He is a creation of television. Yo, this is the saltiest magician I've ever seen in my life, man. Not that I even know much about this magic drama, but, like, I'm sorry. Like... Chris Angel saying that anybody is a product of television more than himself is just wild.
He does. I'm willing, and I've said this before, I think his biggest fear is me.
I really want to let this just go. I want this to let this play. But his biggest fear is me. I think, Blaine, one thing he fears is if he ever found out how good of a kisser I am, and he would never, he would never be able to have another kiss again in his life because he would know that I'm the ultimate kisser. And I think he's afraid of that. I think he fears me. I think he fears, I don't even know. I freaked my own mind on that one.
Because
yeah, Chris looks like, you know what? Chris looks like if Patrick Stump couldn't sing and had to like find his way doing back alley magic. That's what Chris Angel's looking like. A generic predatorial wannabe emo musician. Not that I don't think Patrick Stump is predatory at all or anything like that. That's not the thing I was making there. All right?
Because I'm the real deal.
Oh, it looks like an Ian Watkins ad. Oh!
The guy who pretends he can fly and cut people in half for a living, who hires actors to react to it, and uses heavy special effects to create the illusion, calling himself the real deal, is bold. He also claimed that David talked badly about him in the press, and I looked extremely hard to find proof of that, but I could not.
I'm willing to put everything on the line because, you know, the truth of the matter is he talked a big game in the public about me. It was on the radio and, you know, but when it came down to it, we tried to contact him to set it up. He wanted no part of it. So
what were you going to do? What did you have planned? Magic shootout or something? Were you going to like see who could, how do you even have what's the wizard fight look like here? I don't get it.
I'm just the type of person that, you know, what I do is what I say, what I say is what I do. And I just expect people to, you know, be the same. And unfortunately, he wasn't. But anytime, you know, I'll quit my career if I lose. I'm totally serious. I mean,
anything he'll do, you'll do.
Anything he wants to do, anytime, any place.
Chris was hellbent on having some sort of trick-for-trick magic duel like they were boxers in a ring. He insisted on
trick-for-trick magic duel. I would love that. Yeah. Ajax, magic horse. That's what it is.
Turning magic into a competition, and no true magic fan is sitting at home saying, my favorite magician could beat your
Emo
favorite
foreheads
magician.
are evil,
It's not like
Cornell
sports
says
where
they
you
are.
keep score and crown a champion. It's about creating wonder, mystery, and letting an audience suspend their disbelief for a moment. Plus, I found no evidence of this magic duel that he claims David was running from. He even had the audacity to claim that David Blaine, who was much more famous than Chris Angel, was only popular because he was dating superstar models and actresses.
You know what's kind of funny is, like, you know, David Blaine, which...
That's crazy because I literally don't know anybody David Blaine has ever dated before.
You know, I give him a lot of credit for what he's doing, but is known because of who he dates. I want to be known for what I do.
What makes this criticism even worse is that Chris Angel was the one dating way more high-profile women. Britney Spears, Cameron Diaz...
Wait. Chris Angel dated Britney Spears? Cameron Diaz?
Lindsay Lohan...
What even is the age gap? What even is the age gap between Lindsay Lohan and Chris Angel? Is there one? Maybe there's not really one. What age is Chris Angel? Wait a minute. Chris Angel age. Chris Angel is 57 years old. Wait. $39, 27-year age gap, 28-year age gap. Yeah, Chris? How old? When was this picture? Let's see. When did they date? Let's do some math here. When did Chris Angel and Lindsay Lohan date? Did not date. Wait. Oh. Never publicly. Oh, okay. Unsubstantiated. Okay. It's interesting. Interesting. So maybe they didn't date. Things are unconfirmed here, but well, what about Britney though? Wait, I think there would have been an age gap with him and Britney though, right? Let's see. 2007. can't do the math right now. Just gonna Google it. No evidence. Wait. Okay, shut up with this dumbass AI stuff. So 2007. Britney's. Oh yeah. Okay, Britney is older than Lindsay Lohan, right? Britney. Let's find out. Britney Spears' birthday. 1981. Okay, she's 43. She's 43. He's 57. Still 14 year age gap. And they dated back in 2007. So that was like almost 28. Look, I'm breaking down all the numbers, okay? I'm not breaking down all the numbers, but it's Chris Angel. He's freaking my mind. He's a little bit of a freak. Shit. Tony says I'm being mind freaked right now. Ajax says Tony's right. Maybe my mind really is being freaked. Shit.
And Paris Hilton, just to name a few.
Oh, that picture.
It was starting to look more and more like Chris was just jealous. David had performed for sitting presidents in the White House, like when he had a funny interaction with George Bush, shaking his arms and managing to steal his watch with some sleight of hand.
Say a number from 1. Well, think of a number from 1 to 20.
Yeah, got it.
Yo, they will not let you shake the president's hands like this anymore. Holy shit, man. And David Blaine stole a watch from a president? All right, that's pretty cool. That's kind of a cool thing, stealing a president's watch.
17? Here, I got a present for you.
Was it 17?
Right,
it was 17?
Yeah, but I have a present for Mr. President. It's
Oh, God. I took my watch off.
Meanwhile, Chris Angel...
You should have brought that watch home. That man's a murderer.
Brought in a Barack Obama impersonator and acted like it was really him. David never...
Oh, my God. Wait. Listen to that again. Chris Angel brought in a Barack Obama impersonator?
Took my watch off.
Pathetic.
Meanwhile, Chris Angel brought in a Barack Obama impersonator and acted like it was really him. David...
Unbelievable. Kermit, yeah, all old, all gross. Yeah, the dude is 20 years older than everyone he dated there. Yeah, I'm 100% with you. That's why I was like looking for the age gap. I'm like, there's just, first of all, yeah, I don't fuck with that shit. Night Bubble, thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate it.
David never responded to any of Chris's criticism, but Chris was on a warpath. He was determined to send a message to Blaine, something that he would have to respond to. So he dedicated an entire segment on his show MindFreak to making fun of David Blaine. In the episode, Chris did a full...
Oh my God, how petty can you get?
Hair and makeup transformation to make him look exactly like David. Then he mimicked his stoic voice and demeanor.
Hey, what type of psychosexual shit is this? What? He said, yo, I'm gonna make fun of David Blaine by getting inside of his skin. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Kermit. No, I know you didn't defend Chris. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm saying I agree with you. It's all creepy that he had all these age gaps, like that. Like all of them are like 20-year differences. Yeah, so gross. No, we stand with Brittany there. No, 100%. Anybody who dated Chris Angel, it's not their fault. Chris Angel is a fucking freak, mind freak and body freak, mind, body, soul freak. So crazy. Okay, yeah, dude, yeah, okay, so Ajax says Chris gets so obsessed with Blaine, it's probably why Blaine stopped talking about him. Yeah, if somebody got hair and makeup on their show to dress up like me, I would be like, no, yeah, we're done with this. I ain't even playing with this shit anymore. This is not good.
In a way that made him seem boring and dry.
I don't know if I can get off. It's kind of hard. Watch.
This is...
Chris seemed really bent out of shape that people still talked about David Blaine's levitation illusion from over 10 years ago at that point.
Oh my God, Todd, that's hilarious. Yo, Todd just said the funny part about this whole thing is that Angel is older than Blaine and may have been doing this for slightly longer than him. Dude, the fact that Chris Angel is older than David Blaine and is so desperate to look young and like all that's so funny too. He probably hates him because he's younger than him too. Yeah, Ajax, that was like Suzzy's hell. I don't know if I can get off. I don't know what the hell that was. Chris Angel's trying to take a jab at him, being like, I don't know, I'm just the tiny penis David Blaine. I don't know if I can do anything magical.
Chris is clearly upset that the only time people talk about his levitations, they mention how obviously fake they are. Are we really supposed to believe this man floated Shaquille O'Neal over a house? Like, what are we talking about here?
Hold on, we gotta watch that. What? Chris Angels floats Shaquille O'Neal over a house? No way. Amazing. And they set it to the music and everything. Oh my God. Unbelievable. He's floating. Oh my gosh, they did it. Hey, they floated Shaq. What? Flavor Flav? Flavor Flav is on my screen right now? What the fuck just happened? Yo, what the fuck is going on here, gang? Yo, guys. Look at him just floating. The music with it. Yo, Flavor Flav. Yo, this is it. Guys, look at that. Guys, oh my God, this is amazing. This is my favorite thing I've ever seen, I think. Oh my gosh. Yo. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Absolutely dead.
This man floated Shaquille O'Neal over a house. Like, what are we talking about here? Throughout the sketch, Chris set up multiple failed tricks to make it seem like David was terrible at the craft.
A card. Don't tell me what it is. Queen of Hearts. 7 of Hearts. I want you to think of that number and concentrate on it.
Okay.
The number you're thinking of is 32.
No.
Chris Angel ended this bit by mocking David even further and claiming that his career was in shambles.
7101.
7101. That was the number I was thinking of. It's weird. I think I have to get up for free now because I was thinking in my mind 7101.
Why can't I get it for free?
I'm David Blaine.
I'm sure at this point you realize this was no rival.
Dude, okay. That's not even, yeah, okay, thank Ajax. I prefer the old YouTube Blaine impersonation. We literally started this whole sequence with the best David Blaine impersonation. Like, Chris Angel can't even do a good, like, funny David Blaine. There's a way to do it. And look at this fucking tacky ass goddamn jewelry he's got. He's talking about cheesy. Fucking get your diamond encrusted handcuffs. Yo, God, you're so dumb.
rivalry. It was a one-sided obsession. Criss Angel was so fixated on David Blaine, and David just didn't care. Within the past 15 years since this episode released, David never once mentioned Criss in interviews, never clapped back, never even acknowledged him publicly. The harder Criss tried to tear David down, the more obvious it became that he was—
Hey, look at that Karen cut, too. Back in the day, you were emo royalty if you had a goddamn Karen cut. Right? That was it right there. Look at all the foundation and everything. I mean, it's just come on.
was measuring his own worth against him. Angel wanted the recognition that Blaine had, which is silly because he was wildly successful himself. MindFreak was a cultural phenomenon. His Las Vegas residencies alone generated over $150 million in tourism revenue in a single year, and his global ventures, from touring shows to merchandise and magic kits, have contributed to a net worth estimated between $50 and $70 million.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Like, he has so much money, he really doesn't even need to do this. Like, this is just like, honestly, just shows you how crazy some people are with ego. I mean, granted, we live in a day and age where ego drives pretty much everything in the country, but still, like, oh my God. Yeah, that is how you deal with the haters. Great way of doing it. Well, see, Cornella, you raise an interesting point. Yes, so actually somehow David's more emo, but real without trying. And, like, if you look at the best emo bands, right? I mean, most of them weren't doing the swoopy hair stuff, right? The ones that were doing the swoopy hair stuff were fine and everything. But, like, you know, I feel like the emo aesthetic versus the emo, you know, truth and reality were two kind of different things a lot of times. Hot Topic would happen at the mall, and then the real emo stuff would be written by the musicians and things like that. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about at this point. All I'm trying to say is David Blaine, like, yeah, you're like, that guy has actual emotions. He's a thinker. You kind of get that vibe, right? Like, you kind of get that vibe.
Clearly, there was plenty of room in the world for two magicians to be wildly successful, but Criss never let it go. They went in their separate directions for over a decade, both having successful TV shows, one where David does tricks like actually inserting a needle all the way through his hand, and one where Criss Angel still pretends to rip people in half. They both continued to have wildly successful Las Vegas live shows, but ultimately, after all this time, Criss Angel just could not get David Blaine out of his head, and recently, Criss would open up for the Criss Angel just—
Guys, bad, the makeup job. Not good here, right? I'm sorry. A little cakey. We're a little caked up, Criss.
Could not get David Blaine out of his head. And recently, Criss would open up for the first time.
Criss is the Russell Brand of magic. Yes. Criss Angel kind of feels like if Russell Brand and Johnny Depp had a baby. And, like, you're just like, I hate this guy. You're like, I hate everything about this guy. Ajax, not natural color, straight hair, at least, yeah. Like, the hairstyles, those emo hairstyles, yeah. Like, you had to work at it for a while. And the real emos were, like, writing the emo songs or something, you know? It's like, that's way I don't know. True and real. American job market is like, I am the best carpenter ever, just like the other 10,000 guys in Wisconsin who say that. Yeah, exactly.
About his obsession on Steve-O's Wild Ride podcast, sharing that he always felt like he deserved to be on the throne.
Listen, David Blaine, I give props to.
Oh, Tony, you just got an ad for Skibbity Toilet Deluxe RC. I love it. That means the targeted ads are working, and everybody knows that you're a #1 Skibbity Toilet fan. League of Legends taught me the most about American pretend ego culture, though. Amazing. I don't play League, but I have friends who play League, and I know that you become. It does things to you emotionally. I know that.
He came out, did street magic, you know, blew up before I did. Give him all the props in the world. When he was coming up, you know, I was very aggressive because I had a dream, I had a vision in my mind, I wanted to accomplish it. Whatever David is doing, I can do it. and I'll do it side by side with him. I guarantee you that whatever he does, I'll last longer, I'll do it better, I'll do whatever, because I was committed to give my life to beating him or anyone else, because I had something so bad that I wanted, and he had it. So he had a big target on his head.
This is the most honest Chris has been with himself in a long time. He admits that he saw David as a competitive target and that he had the status that Chris always wanted. However, he failed to understand that he created an extremely one-sided rivalry, which is why it was extremely awkward when he approached David Blaine backstage in 2023 after never meeting in person for their entire lives.
I saw him and I went to his show and I was like, dude, you know, I just want to wipe the slate clean. I've never met you before, so I just want to say, like, you know, no hard feelings. Like, I apologize for anything that might have offended you or anything like that. I took off. I had a beautiful,
he's like, who are you?
Beautiful ring, 20 G's. I took it off and I said, this is for you. And I said, let's build a friendship and stuff like that. Because I'm talking, this was in like the early 2000s that this went down. And
see, okay, this I think is like a good example. Like, I don't think David Blaine gives a fuck about your 20 grand ring. I don't think giving somebody a 20 grand ring off of your finger is like the sign of respect that you think it is. I think it's kind of like a weird move. It's a little shitty in a way, right? Like, I don't know, man. Chris Angel's fucking a weird dude. He's a weird dude here.
And I gave it to him, and he's like, "Oh, I can't accept this because I'm a minimalist." And then he called his friend over and was like, "Hey, let's put it in a museum. You know, like, you could do whatever you want with it. I'm giving it to you." And then the guy comes in. He's like, "Oh, okay, thank you, Chris." I was like, "Well, I gave it to David.
Yeah.
If he wants to give it to you, that's his business because it's a gift from me." And then I was like, "Yeah, let's do a picture." And he's like, "Oh, I can't do a picture with just you and me alone." And it's just bizarre, dude. Like, just bizarre behavior.
I don't believe this word for word from this guy for a second.
It's like, dude, grow up.
Chris failing to understand why David wants nothing to do with him.
Chris, we can't do this look. We can't do this look, Chris. It's
is
not for
peak delusion, and continuing to claim that it was David who was in the wrong is dangerous levels of coping.
It wasn't like we had a fist fight. It's not like we ever even met before. It's not like we ever even had a conversation on the phone. Nothing. It was just some banter in the press because I wanted to succeed. And, you know, he's ripped me off with stuff that I've done. You know, like, I've been underwater for 24 hours, then he borrowed that, and then he did it later, which is totally cool. Like, God bless him. Like, it's not a big...
Oh, you know what, Ajax? Ajax just said, I could see Blaine not wanting to be in a pic alone with his impersonating stalker, to be honest. You're 100% right. Actually, that we might be able to take at face value because it is far more sensible for David Blaine to be like, I'm good on a picture from this guy. Right? Like, if you or I went up to David Blaine and were like, can I get a picture? He'd probably be like, yeah, of course. Like, I love people who appreciate my magic. But yeah, the guy who impersonated him and dressed up as him on his television show is probably not the dude he wants to be in a picture with. Incredibly correct about that.
Big deal.
Chris Angel always wanted David Blaine to validate him as an equal or even as a rival, but David never gave him that satisfaction. Not once did Blaine clap back in an interview, never acknowledged him in the press, never even hinted that Chris was on his radar, and that silence spoke louder than anything. To David, there was no rivalry, no competition, nothing to respond to, and since Chris was incredibly successful himself, he had to sit there and justify.
Chris, a lot of these haircuts that you're sporting, and you're allowed to sport whatever haircut you want, but these are straight Karen cuts. Why are you only getting Karen cuts? I don't get it. You could do something else. You don't have to do this.
Why David wanted nothing to do with him. Oh, he must be the weird one. Oh, he is insecure about copying me. Or he is afraid of facing me in a magic duel. He spent years projecting his insecurities onto someone who just didn't care. David simply went about his career, unbothered. Chris thought that once they finally met in real life after over 20 years, he will get the response he wanted. And better yet, he could be seen as the better person for squash.
Wait. Is this not a picture? of David Blaine with Chris Angel at the thing? I don't believe you, Chris Angel. I quite frankly don't believe you. All right, you know what? At this point, I'm you know, because I was like, yes, so sensible to not take a picture with the stalker, but it seems like David Blaine is so nice that he even was like, fuck it, I'll take a picture with my stalker here. What is this?
Washing the beef, but instead of finally getting closure, he was met with the same thing he'd always gotten from David Blaine. Nothing. And nothing stings more than realizing your greatest rival never even saw you as one.
Bam. That was a banger right there. Patrick CC is this guy's name. Hit that with a like. Obviously, that was a good banger. Wow. I did not know that the Magic beef went so deep, but it would appear that it certainly does. Now, gang, we're going to leave it at that for tonight, but I wanted to make an announcement. Thursdays, we've been doing some Thursday streams. We've been gaming on them, and we're going to keep doing that. Thursday is going to be an official new streaming day. It will be a more laid-back stream. Monday's going to be our, you know, cover songs, our live music, our news, all that stuff. Thursdays are going to be primarily gaming, maybe a story or two at the top to touch in with stuff in the middle of the week. But Thursdays are in, baby. So if you're looking to hang, get those midweek hangs going, come join us for Thursday. We're going to be doing the Dream Machine again. So my Dream Machiners, make sure you're there for Thursday. We'll be finishing up Chapter 3, yeah, we'll be riding. Yeah, it's already like midnight, guys. So I know a lot of us got work and stuff. I got work in the morning. We're gonna do all that fun stuff. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I really, really appreciate it. Oh, wait. Maybe you could show them the TikTok I sent you, says Tony. Wait, Tony, what TikTok? Oh, wait. What TikTok did you send me? Am I thinking of? Oh, God, the one from the other day. Okay, wait. Okay, actually, yeah, hold on. Before we go, guys, Tony has a TikTok she wanted to share with everybody. So before we go, this is Tony's choice right here. Let me get this link up for myself here. All right, here we go, everybody. Okay, sending this to me right now. Okay, guys. Here we go. Tony's got a little video for us. Oh, you want me to do it next week, Tony? Okay, next week. All right, guys, you know what? Next week is Tony's, or Thursday maybe, is Tony's TikTok. So you know what? You want to see Tony's TikTok? You want to see it so bad? It's pretty funny. You want to see what it is? You better get to the next stream, okay? You better get to the next stream. That's how it's going to go. So if you want to see Tony's pick, I'll see you on Thursday. And that's the way it's going to be. That's when Tony's pick is dropping, all right? Yeah, get hyped. Get hyped about it. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much. And I will see you next time. Good night.